Now I just lit your candle, and I just hope that you light so many more to come, because we do need you for real. Teaching you how to be you is what we're talking about today. It's such a hot topic. Anyway, so in all honesty, I personally believe that a lot of people are not who they are. They are pretenders, they're being false. And I'm not saying that you are by choice. It's just that it's so much easier to pretend to be somebody else than yourself. Isn't that awkward? Like, how awkward is it to be somebody else, right? So today I want to tell you the first thing that we have to do is let go of all the BS, okay? Yes, let go of all that stuff that is not you, that is not serving you, that is not good for you, okay? So teaching you how to be you. How are you going to teach me how to be me, Jennefer? Well, the first thing I want to tell you is this is a very serious conversation, okay? As much as I'm smiling, um you are slowly dying. Okay. There are a lot of people that are slowly dying because they are pretending to be someone they're not. And I just, me, like personally, I'm gonna tell you, I love when people are who they are. You can tell when somebody's genuinely, authentically real, and you can tell when somebody's pretending. Somebody's asking you, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good, I'm fine, instead of saying, you know what, I'm doing like this, but I need help. Why do we respond like that? Today, I want to eliminate all those beliefs and all those, stuff that society programmed us to do, our parents, or, society, social media. And I want you to really reflect upon your life right now. Take out a pen, a paper, if you can, and write down a few things that are you, essentially you, okay? You. Who is you? Who are you at the center of the core? You are a human being. You are here on earth to experience life in abundance. It may seem or not seem this way. You may be going through ups and downs, but this is a part of life, okay? If I'm bursting your bubble, in order to be you, the first thing you have to do is accept reality and to know that you are a warrior. How to be you, how to be a warrior, how to be a champion, how to be a goddess, how to be a queen, a king, a son of God, a daughter of God, right? We are called to be ourselves. And you have to let go of all the myths, all the beliefs, and all the things that are just not you. Listen, if you are a teacher, but you down inside, what you're what you are a teacher, but then what you are exposed into the world is a firefighter, then we have a lot of changing here to do, right? So we have to first come into agreement that the world doesn't care if you're a teacher or a firefighter. They care about themselves. And that's the sad reality that we live in. So the good news for you is that if people don't care about you, me, or whatever, they care about themselves. This means that it gives you room to change who you are, right? Who you're pretending to be to who you really are, by letting go of things that no longer serve you. Okay, so if you're not a morning person, find a way every day to ask yourself, how can I let go of getting up early? If you get up at 5 but you want to get up at 9, how can I do this? Do it one day, the next day. Listen, everybody's situation is different. And I can, but I can't really adjust every single situation, which is why, I have to broaden it. But in the broad is situations. Today is like something's wrong with me. I can't speak right. Within the broadest situation, I would tell you to be honest, like, figure it out, right? Like, whatever advice I give you, find out how to be you. You kind of have common sense on what that means. Like, I am no longer pretending to like people I genuinely don't like. I'm not pretending to have conversations I don't want to have. I'm not going to go to that job that I don't want to be at anymore. Yes, if I have responsibilities, I'm going to find another way. it may be temporary. If you don't want to be at that job, at that career, with that relationship, with that person, just endure it for a season, for a reason, for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year. I don't know how long you can do it. And then every single day, find a way how to pivot into your new reality, pivot into you, find out what is you, who are you, where do you come from, what is it that you like. Because at the end of the day, when we close our eyes, when our spirit is taken, when our soul is removed, when we are being called to judge, when we are gone from earth, when we are no longer in the physical flesh, we will only take away the things that we did here on earth. So, are you taking away anything right now that you're proud of? If you're not, find out, who are you? What are you here for? You can look something like saying the truth no matter how bad it hurts anybody around you, being wise, yes, being considerate, yes, not being negative, but being positive, right? Being impactful in a positive way, not in a fake way. Because you can tell there's like a lot of people that are so fake and superficial. I just don't like people like that. Now, negative is another thing, right? So you're not going to be, if you think that being telling the truth is complaining or being negative, please do not do that, right? If somebody really asks you, hey, how are you? Hey, you know what? I'm not feeling well today, but I thank God that I'm alive. I have life and I have kitchen and I have a roof on my head and I have food and I have my babies or my kids or my family, my career. Just find something inside of yourself, inside of your life, inside of who you really are, that can inspire you to keep going. Okay, most of you know on this channel we talk about motivation, inspiration, things that can uplift your spirit. And I remember there's a one quote, I can't probably recall it 100%, but I know that in order to be you, it says it says if I want to be me, I have to be free, right? If you want to be you, you got to be free. If I want to be me, I have to be free. I believe this is how it goes. And Bob Proctor used to say it a lot, and somebody else quoted it as well, right? So if I want to be me, if I want to be free, I'm so sorry. Yes, that's we're learning together. If because I'm doing me every day. I'm learning how to be me, you. I'm learning how to do this every single day. So I'm not teaching you something that I'm not doing. Okay, cool. So listen, if repeat this with me, if I want to be free, if I want to be free, I've got to be me. I've got to be me. Not the me my mom wants me to be, not the me my parents want me to be, my dad, my uncle, my sister, social media wants me to be, not the me that my neighbors want me to be, but me. If I want to be free, I have to be me. And being you, only you know what it's like. I need you to write down everything that you love. I love skateboarding. If I love going to the beach. I love doing my hair. I love putting on makeup. I love not wearing makeup. I love my natural hair. I love my natural nails. I love going to the nail spa. I love my career. I love my boss. I love my job. All these things, write it down. I want this. However, whatever makes you you, if you want to visualize it, do that. If you want to write it down, do that. If you want to speak it out, speak it out. But I encourage you to make a list, right? And from this list, I need you to pick anything and do that every single day. Pick one thing off of that list, because here's what's going to happen. I wish I can tell you that you can do it all today or all that same day, same week, same month. You can. Any progress is better than no progress. And if you know me, I'm a perfectionist, but if you're anything like me and you want to be perfect all the time, I encourage you to at least take a few steps, one or two steps, three every single day. Because what you'll find is that if you begin to be you, you will feel free. You're going to start feeling so good about yourself. You're going to feel good about the decisions that you're making, the things that you're doing, the people you're actually hanging around with, who define who you are. And it may not be easy, but I promise you will be happy at the end of the day. When you are gone from this earth, you will leave with your essence of who you are. You will be you. Yeah. So, like, let's just say if The Rock, right? whatever, Dwayne Johnson and all these other people, right? The famous people that we know, your idols, whatever you want to call them, right? Or the people you look up to, right? Your role models, or whatever, your coaches, or these people, right? If they weren't who they are at the true essence, because you can tell when somebody sings, wow, that person is meant to sing. That is who they are. They are that person. Who do you identify yourself as a child of God? Wow, that person is a pastor, that person is a dancer, that person is a cook, a chef, a model, a this, a that. Find it out, and um really embrace yourself into that, immerse yourself into who you are. If they weren't who they are, we wouldn't know them today, right? Yes, social media has a way of enhancing things, but even the people in your own life who do not use social media, I know people who don't use social media, and I know exactly who they are. I know doctors that don't have social media, and I exactly know who they are. From the time I was a little girl, I know doctors, like a doctor I'm remembering, or a nurse, or a business owner. That's who they are. They develop themselves into that person. Now, if they're pretending, they can always evolve into something different. This video is just to remind you, and have you just reminiscing and thinking about who you are. I mean, like, listen, I love to see people being themselves. I love when I see people dancing, singing, cooking, and like all these beautiful things that just naturally come from them. And yes, I know they will, yes, there will be people who will judge you. Okay, people will judge, people will criticize, but if they don't do that, how will you grow? You have to grow and develop into a beautiful butterfly, right? And just let go of the cocoon. Just, just let it go, and just let it go and fly away with, the magical essence of you. Um, Another way to be you is by doing things in such a way, with such an intention, that there's no doubt that you're being yourself. So right now, I love to teach. I can do this all day, every day, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365, until I am gone. Like my last breath, this is me. Okay. And what are you willing to do every single day? Because I, like, for example, I love to act and dance and model, like actress. An actress does a lot of things. That's who I am. All, so there's, yes, there's multiple passions, habits, desires, there's a will, there's purpose. So Jennefer, which one am I? You are all of them. You are who you choose to be that day, who you wake up and present yourself to be that day. That is who you are. If you show up as a happy person, you are a happy person. If you show up as a nail technician that is happy, you are a happy nail technician. I honestly am just so thrilled to do the things that I love every day. Editing is not my passion, but I'll figure something out. And even though, we all believe we should have billions of subscribers by now if we've been doing it for years, God's timing is also above all. And be grateful for where you are, and wake up and say, you know what? I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I am listening to this video because today is the day that I will make a change. And even though I wake up tomorrow and I wake up at 2 p.m., and I don't want to get out of bed, but somehow I managed to get out, and I somehow managed to drink some hot tea, and I somehow managed to do a little bit of what I love, whether it's inside, outside, or any side, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional. I'm grateful. So there's like 100 to-do lists around you, but you need to be you. We need you to be you. There's no us without you. If you are just one mixed in, you know how people walk outside their house and you go to the grocery store, and we encounter literally hundreds, if not thousands, of people every single day. And the one person that stands out to us is the people we are seeking. If we go to the store, we're seeking the cash register, the cashier, so that they can check us out. More than likely, that's one person we will encounter with, the person who's going to help us. And then that's how you know. So, like, for example, what do people know you for? All these people that you pass, hundreds of people, you pass all these people. Isn't it just weird how you don't know everybody? And it's like you can see these people every single day and you won't recognize them if you're just going about roundabout. The whole point of this is for you to develop in your community, in your atmosphere, whether it's on social media or not, for people to know you as, oh, that's the teacher, oh, that's the YouTuber, oh, that's the TV personnel, that's the actress, that's the model, that's the firefighter, okay, that's the whatever you want to call yourself, that's the priest, the preacher, that's the balloon guy, that's the flower girl, something that makes you you. When you start when you start letting people know who you are, okay, the essence of you, when you start to let people know who you are, they will people will look for you, okay, they will seek you for that, for you. And then instead of you struggling to be yourself, now people will want to pull it out of you. So it's going to be much easier. When I used to teach English to my Spanish community, they used to always ask me, hey, can you teach me this? Hey, I need your service, right? So because that's who I identify it as. So if you are identified as something you don't want to be, let people know what you're doing, what you want to do, so that it can also be an accountability for other people to seek you in your community. Just hand out flyers, print out some posters, put up whatever you want to be. Let's just say if you want to be a doctor, but you're a nurse, or you're nowhere close to being any of that. You want to be a doctor, but right now you're working at, you know, Joe the mechanic shop. You are going to go and visualize yourself, buy your robes, wear your doctor, whatever the doctors wear, your doctor outfit, right? Boom, 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 the heart thingamajigger. Anyway, don't come after me, y'all. And post it, make some business cards that you're a doctor. And no, this is, don't not, of course, say like false advertisement or anything like that. I don't want you to be a fake person. I want you to tell this person, listen, I'm pursuing to be a doctor. I'm going to take online classes. I'm going to do, even if it's what you're saying is not maybe real just yet, but it's going to be, you're speaking your words and your life into existence. Let people know, and people are going to say you, and you don't even tell people, listen, my new name is Dr. Such and Such. People call you that. Now it's going to trigger you to be you. Okay. So share this video, like, comment, and share and all that. Yes, I said share again, but recycle it, repeat it. And let me know if you like anything that I said. My mission and my goal is to help you to elevate from the inside out, from the outside in, however, all around, to be yourself. Because if I can inspire one person to become the greater version of themselves, man, am I so grateful. And I've done it on and off social media. And thank you so much if you're subscribed to this channel. I can't wait to continue to have fun with you. Right now, one of my biggest things is always having like a beautiful background. But you know what? I'm not gonna let that stop me, because I know somebody needs to listen to this message, and I'm just being me. And I hope that from the bottom of my heart, I want to cry, that you really find it within yourself to be who you are, because so many people are dying. So many people are literally dying, like literally dying. And they're not themselves, they died and we don't even know who they are. We don't know what they did. Yeah, they had their job and they were responsible, but the true essence of who they are died within them, and it's in the grave. They said that the richest place that you can actually find is in the grave. There's all the dreams and the hopes and all the books and the movies that people didn't produce, didn't write, didn't do, didn't sing, didn't whatever, right? There's so many things locked in within you. And um there's people waiting on you. There's people that are going to comment on your video. There's people that are going to talk to you in real life, and they're going to say thank you for your prayer. Thank you for, the dollar, because I was able to eat and feed my family. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you for that speech. That song made me live again. I was going to kill myself, but now I'm alive and I want to do more and be more and see more and experience life. And now I just lit your candle, and I just hope that you light so many more to come, because we do need you for real. This is not being fake. I'm not acting anything. Seriously, find a way. to be you. I love you so much. Much love. Big success. Lots of wins. Let's freaking go. Subscribe and let's go.